society that refuses to understand history, a society that refuses history, a society that thinks it can change history is a society that will die. And that is where we're starting to edge here in America. I want you to listen to this as it is concerning, but more than concerning, it is bewildering. Check this out.
A disturbing story out of South Lake, Texas, just outside of Dallas, where a top school administrator at a local school district advised teachers if they have a book about the Holocaust in their classroom, they should also offer students access to a book from an opposing perspective, the Holocaust. That is according to an audio recording obtained by NBC News.
Wes Frierson, a parent of 2 daughters in South Lake, is uncertain about his kids' education.
With some of the local politics right now, I'm not sure that teachers feel supported.
The district already in the spotlight after parents clashed over its diversity plan, now facing new pushback over which books are allowed in their libraries, with some teachers placing caution tape over bookshelves, calling the move censorship. It all started when a 4th grade teacher was reprimanded after a parent complained about her having a book about anti-racism.
I couldn't believe it. She's the kind of teacher that we would hope the district would be trying to attract.
The district sent educators new guidance to vet all books, instructing them to not allow singular perspectives that could be considered offensive. This coming after Texas passed a law banning the teaching of concepts that could make individuals feel guilt or anguish due to their race. NBC News obtained exclusive, secretly recorded audio of a school training.
We are in the middle of a political mess.
The director of curriculum, Gina Petty, offers an example for teachers. Balance books about the Holocaust with an opposing view.
Make sure that if you have a book on the Holocaust, that you have one that has other.
How do you oppose the Holocaust?
I know.
Gina Petty did not respond to messages requesting comment. I met with 2 concerned teachers in South Lake. We obscured their identities because they feared speaking out could cost them their jobs.
I was in such shock when I heard these words. We felt this was necessary because we felt like no one was going to listen until a teacher spoke up.
And it's not just in South Lake. Across the country, educators are facing new policies restricting how they can educate students about race, from Tennessee to Pennsylvania. South Lake School District told NBC News they were helping teachers comply with Texas law, and the district has not and will not mandate books be removed.
The district says that they have not told teachers to ban books, to completely shut down libraries. What are you seeing?
That's a lie. It is a flat-out lie. How could you even make that statement?
What do you think is at stake here?
In books, children see what the world can be, and to have that taken away because we're afraid of a few parents getting upset about a word or two or an idea that they've imagined is in a book is unthinkable.
Wes Frierson says his daughters see what's happening.
Unfortunately, for kids that are the age of mine, I think the last, as they become aware of the world, I think they just see the world as very highly politicized.
But parents hope that politics find a way out of public schools.
Antonia Hilton joins us now. Antonia, you have been covering the school district for months. Can you take us there? We are living in an age of misinformation. Where is this community in Texas? Do they not have access to facts?
Absolutely not. I mean, this is a community right outside of Dallas. This is a community with many college-educated folks, people who are executives at companies like American Airlines or Goldman Sachs. I mean, the types of folks that live in cosmopolitan communities all over the United States. But what we're seeing in places like Texas and actually around the country as these laws are passing, while some are paying attention and trying to raise alarms about these laws, they're broad. And what we're seeing is that educators are extremely confused. And what that confusion leads to are conversations like the one you just heard transpire in that South Lake classroom.
Understand what's going on here. There are most people in the world, most people in America are good people. Evil has been promoted, taught, and so forth by a few. Bad information has been inculcated in the minds of many. And what's happening is, as people are enlightened, they are not really concerned that people are going to feel depressed because of what their ancestors have done. That's not the real fear. The real fear is that when they learn the reality of what occurred in the past, they will support mitigation of what occurred. And here's the kicker. The problem is they will then also realize that we are all in the same boat and that it is a few who's using the angst between different groups to create friction to prevent those that are pilfering us all from getting together and demanding what's ours. It's all a plan. It's all detail. It's all underneath the layers. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number 1, subscribe to our channel, and number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.